I always get cat hair on my face. I think it's gone. Hi guys, I have a haul video to share with you. I have some items here that were actually purchased, something like that. The last couple of times that I went for my appointments to my antique booth, to clean it out. Well, now, as of this week, starting Monday, the place is technically open, so I could go back throughout the week, like I mentioned to you guys before, like maybe a couple times a week, and try and source, because as a lot of you know, this is my only source of income now. I used to have like 3 different jobs, but this became like my one goal, my one focus, and it was able to sustain me, so I have to try and keep that going. So I went over there a couple of times, and the registers were left open for the people that needed to still pay their bills. So the owner told me if I wanted to walk around and saw anything that I wanted to purchase, it was fine. And I'm like, well, you don't have to tell me twice. So actually, this stuff that I'm sharing with you is from the second time I went. Yeah, I think all of it's the second trip. I had like better luck than the first time, but still found some cool stuff the first time. The second time, there was a lady that's always been there, and she was just kind of reorganizing her booth and adding some shelves and moving things around. And I was there like a couple hours before they closed. So as I usually start on like one side, like my favorite area, and she was over in like my least favorite area. So that just goes to show, check everywhere. So by the time I got to her, I had like 30 minutes left before the store closed. And I was like, crap. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh my gosh, she has this for this. Oh my gosh, that's a good price, especially for that place, okay? Now, these things aren't gonna make me millions of dollars. Some of them won't even make me $50, but they were cool. They're just, I don't know, they were just right for me and at just the right price point for that place. So that's a long story about that. But anyways, the lady was like, so you want to come over to my house? And I was like, yeah. I mean, put some stuff in the driveway and I'll go through it. And then I'm thinking that, I hate to be sort of a pessimist, but I'm like, I probably won't find this kind of stuff again, like this kind of deal, because now they're open. Before I was like the only one walking around looking at anything. So let me quit my rambling and I'll just share with you guys the things that I found. Now, not everything that I have is from this one particular lady's booth, but a majority of it is. So, all right. So the first thing that I grabbed was this Pyrex, what is that? Butterfly Gold Pyrex butter dish for $2. I probably wouldn't find this, and it doesn't have any chips or anything. Probably wouldn't find this at the thrift store for $2. I think I found this one time before, and I probably paid like $5 for it. So this wasn't from her booth, but still I thought it was a really good price, so I picked this up for $2. And the other one I sold, so this shouldn't be a problem. So that was awesome. This item isn't from her booth either, but still cute. So it's this little, this booth has lots of frogs. This person loves frogs, and you guys know I don't really care for frogs. They're not my thing, but lots of people love them. So, and I thought it was still kind of cute, it's $4. There was no chips or cracks, other than there's a little bit of rubbing on the top of the butterfly right there. Man, I'm like out of sync with doing haul videos. I'm like not doing the right thing here. I gotta get it together. So just a little trinket box, and it's an Esco, and it has the original sticker still on the bottom there, and it was $4. I mean, my mom said, she was like, you probably made their day shopping in there, you know? So that's good with me. And then let's see, another item. I hope I don't forget what I showed you, because it's out here on the table where I usually do my live sales. I needed to show you, and I want to list it at the same time, but I wanted you to be able, I can't talk today. I wanted you to be able to see how much I got these things for. So the next thing I got was from this really cute booth that has a lots of like, well, it has some like depression glass. Now, I will say that one time Gabriel and I were there, and I brought my black light, and not all the depression glass was glowing, and she was selling it as such. So hopefully she's checking it before she's labeling it. I don't know. But I was like, you're not gonna get me today. Nope. So, but it's really cool, that booth. They have jadeite pieces. It's just set up like 1950s kitschy. It's really cute. But this was something that they had put on their table. Now, it might have been actually sitting there from someone else's booth, but it happened to be in that booth, which I love to look at. I just can't afford to buy anything for resale from there. I mean, they had it like on spot with like eBay prices. For a collector, it would have been fine, but for me, not so much. But it's a set of 4 of these really pretty embroidered napkins, and I only saw, like, I tried to look through them closely, and I only saw in a couple of areas, like right there, it was just a little something. And it's not on the side where you would like put your, like, okay, maybe this one is. It's just a little something. I was gonna say it's not on the side with the pretty pattern, but this set was $4, and they called it a water lily. That's so pretty, right? Like, I love it. It's like a linen material. So that was $4. Wasn't from that particular booth, but I still thought it was cool. Here's another little thing I picked up, was this white doily. It looked really nice. A lot of the doilies that I find are so discolored. And I know there's some kind of OxyClean mix, I think, that you can use to try and get it out. But it's like, the prices that they usually have on them, I don't want to buy it and it not work. Now, if I could pick it up for like 50 cents or something, and then if it doesn't work, well then, you know, send it for free and something. But some of the prices that they have, like St. Vincent will put like $15 and $20 on their doilies. So I can't spend that kind of money and it not get clean, you know what I'm saying? So this one was just, I don't know, it was really cute. It has like this powder blue border, and it was $1, as you can see. Really cute. Very bright white. Probably not too terribly old, but I couldn't do that, could you? Nope. So I love that. And then the next thing, and this is from the same booth, it was sitting in that 50s kitschy booth, was this little handmade pot holder. So this looks like a muslin ribbon. Then you have some rickrack, and then it looks like it has like, you know, like a padding in it, and it looks handmade. I mean, you can definitely see the little stitches. It's just so cute with the little fans. I thought it was cute. There was only one of them, $2. I don't know. I thought it was neat. Even if you got it, you know, I don't think I would use it as a pot holder. I would probably like tuck the thing under and use it to set, like you can, like my mom is making these things. What is she's gonna hate me. There's something for coffee. I forget what she called it. Like a little mat for your coffee cup or something. But that's what this reminded me of. So that's why I grabbed it actually. Also the fact that it was cute, like that didn't hurt. All right, so I got those. That was a lot of talk about a pot holder. All right, and then there was another booth that was there. Actually, no, it's this same lady. But I got these. Did I get this the first time? I think I got this the first time. And I just had it sitting up here because I was going to bring it inside. Anyways, you can tell she does like couponing and she's selling her stuff there. But I bought like 2 or 3 of these Airwick air fresheners, and I also bought some of the Snuggle like laundry scent booster beads for $2.50. So there's that. But I think that was the first time. But I was getting it out of the bag so I could use it. All right, let's see. Another thing that I picked up there, I'm always looking at bottles, you guys. I love bottles. I wish I found them more here, like metal detecting. Usually if we find them, they're just broken bits and pieces. I still save the broken bits and pieces, but they're usually broken bits and pieces. So I tend to buy what I like. So this one is not like super old. It doesn't have the blob top, which would have looked sort of, I don't have one out here, but like it would be like almost like a blob, sort of misshapen and stuff. It's got a screw top, so it's not, you know, like late 1800s, but still really cool. It's an old medicine bottle, and it says Dr. W.B. Caldwell. I think it's D-I-R or D-I-V or something. I have to look it up. Someone's leaving me something on there. And it says Monticello or Monticello, however you guys want to pronounce it, Illinois on the side. So this was previously a $6 bottle, but they marked it down to $3. And I was like, I'll take it for $3. Because I love the ones that have like that blue tint to it. So yeah, a bottle, go figure. Alex bought a bottle. All right, another thing that I picked up was, so when I told you that I started on the opposite side of the store because it has this booth, her name is the name of the booth is Blue is the Chicken. That's her name. So I always would tell Bianca if we would go, I'd be like, I gotta go to the chicken booth, and she knows exactly what I'm talking about, because this lady buys storage lockers. I need a drink. I'm like spitting everywhere. She buys storage lockers, and I got my iced coffee that you guys were asking about. I had so many people ask me for the recipe to that. It's so good. So she buys storage lockers, so she gets things in such bulk that she can like bag them up and sell things in like lots of stuff. So generally her stuff is really cheap, and I have found a couple of good things over there. Well, I just spotted this little lonely lamb, and like, again, not too terribly old, but it was $1.50, and for that place, that's cheap. Because I've told you guys before, they would well, I love shopping there. As a vendor, they take 20% of your sale and they charge you a rent. So usually, you know, the vendors have to mark their things up a little bit to make anything. So finding something for $1.50 or $1 like that doily was pretty good. I mean, because if they paid for that doily, they just gave away 20 cents. So now they're only going to get 80 cents. But what did they pay for it? You know what I mean? If they paid 50 cents or a quarter, they're making like 30 cents, you know, 40 cents. So anyways, this was $1.50. So I thought, my eyes are starting to water because of the fan, which means my nose is going to run. Yay! So I thought it was cute. I mean, and I think it's a nicer sort of porcelain. So we got that, or I got that. Nobody went with me. My kids have not left. They have gone in the car with me. Like, say I went, like, okay, kids, let's take a break from school. Let's go get McDonald's, because our fast food places were still open for delivery, or the delivery. Well, yeah, some of them did delivery, but drive-through, and they would stay in the car. So they haven't, you know, they would go through drive-through. They haven't been out anywhere. Okay. That's enough of me talking about that. I'm trying to find something from other booths, not the lady with the good deal. Okay. So the next thing I spotted, I was walking. I remember walking down the aisle, and then I like walked backwards after I spotted it. It was this swan planter, and I just thought the splatter, the black and white splatter, was just really cool. I've not seen one like that. It does have like this nice chip on the bottom, and I did pay $6.50 for it, but you can tell that it is an older piece, so it's lived quite a nice life with only that little chip right there. So I think it will be okay. It looks really cool, right? Like, and I'm such a sucker for planters. They don't tend to do like super great unless there's something really, really special, but I don't know. I have like my own planter collection on my porch. I've never like really shown anybody, but I mean, I have all kinds of little planters over there, and most of them have nothing in them. So they're just sitting there like on display. So I got that. Where am I gonna put you, little fella? Don't knock anything over, okay? All right, so wait, I got two things from that booth. So this one I think is the same booth. Got these from the same person. Yes, okay. So this does have some like scratching on the other side of it, but it would make sense because it's pretty heavy. It was a paperweight of this baby, and it does have like on the edges here some scratching, but that's probably from being rubbed across the table or whatever surface it was on. But it's pretty dirty. It's not signed anywhere that I could see. But I just thought how pretty to decorate with that. Can you tell what that looks like? Yeah, I think you can. So yeah, that was $2. And then from that same booth, I know it's all this booth and that booth and this, whatever, it's how it is there. I actually got this Lusterware creamer. Now, usually I don't see them like this. I don't see them with the brown and the burgundy, or brown. That is green, Alex. That is green with the green and the burgundy like that. Usually I see like scenes and things on them. I found really pretty like purple and blue before that I don't really see. So this isn't a pattern that I've seen a lot. And I just thought, wow, look at those colors. Really beautiful, and it's floral. I love floral. And I got it for $3. So that's what I paid for that little creamer. So cute. This is probably, I didn't take off the sticker to look at the marking because I wanted you guys to see how much I got it for. Hold on. It has, wait, is that an elephant? I can't tell what kind of animal that is. Made in Japan, handmade in Japan. I'd have to look this up, but you guys might know. It almost looks like an elephant. Yeah, that's an elephant. With the you know, the horns and its trunk down, or the tusks, horns, and its trunk down there. So, $3 for that. You guys liking the treasure so far? Huh. All right, next thing I got was these. Oh, I did take it off. I took the price tag off of these. I want to say these were in a booth that was 50% off, and these were $7, so I got them for $3.50. But they're these like antique, well, they're Nippon like butter pats. And these butter pats in general don't sell for like loads of money, but they're collectible. Lots of people love them. That was the wrong wording. The ones that I have noticed people collecting are the restaurant ware type or the stoneware type. So these are, you know, I love that sound of the clinking. That drives some people crazy, but I love that sound. It's so, like, you can just tell they're delicate. I don't know how to explain it, but they're beautiful, I think. Okay, so I'm still not to the person that had the really good stuff at the end of my trip. All right, guys, well, I hate to have maybe like teased you about all of the sort of what I think is cool items. I think they're cool in the way of they were priced really well for that place, but my analytics on YouTube tells me that you guys only watch my videos for about 12 to 15 minutes, and I've been on here an awful long time. So we are going to stop this video here. I'm gonna make a part 2, and you guys can come back another day. Make sure you check back to see whenever I post. I'm trying to stretch out these videos, try and do what I can do. Yeah, so make sure you guys check back for it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, leave down below what was your favorite item. We're gonna play that game again. We're gonna play that game. Remember that game? That game so long ago that we would play in all the other haul videos? Let me know your favorite item down below and which item maybe you wouldn't have purchased. I like to know those things. So yeah, guys, I already said that. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys again soon.